It's Joe. A very late Joe. Thanks as always for being understanding, everybody, with my schedule sometimes being a bit wishy-washy. But I am performing 2 separate sets at TwitchCon, one of which with Samuel Tucker Young, fellow Nashvilleian, and another with his duet project with the fantastic Anna Luther. So I've just been charting all of the songs all morning, and I also, which might have been a little risky, but I can do it. I agreed to do a freelance show here in Nashville tomorrow. So I had to chart like 20 songs. But the good news is, similar to my transcriptions, I do feel like once I write it out, I really internalize it. And now I have plenty of time to just be able to review them on the plane as I go over there with the recordings. I had rehearsal last night for the gig on Wednesday, and it's a very talented group of guys, a bunch of older dudes, super respectful, super nice. And we just ran through everything once, that was it. And just wrote some notes, and we're gonna hit the stage and just let it happen. Luckily the show is at least at, it's at 6 p.m., so I won't be out very late, because the second I get back, I'm just going to try my best to tire myself out and go to bed as soon as possible, because I got to get up early for my San Diego flight. Charting, does that mean you charted? Are you trying to do a play on words to make it sound like I said that I charted? If so, good work. I love it. I was just wondering when it was showtime. I'm here. I am getting better at the very least at giving updates in the Discord when things change. So again, I apologize, and I'll try and be better at letting you know when things change. Welcome in for ASMR, Philly, Chimera, Master Masquerade, Foodie, Tesno, Elton, Dark Trojan, TMK, Cathedora, Luna. Thank you very much for the follow. It's a beautiful name. Scotty. So yeah, I'm good. Admittedly a little bit tired from just preparing for all the shows. And, just that, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I typically get a little anxious before I travel. I'm like mentally preparing myself for it. Vinegar Toast Crunch, that is a vibe. So is it like you sub the milk for vinegar? It sounds so horrible that I'd have to try it. The curiosity overwhelms me. Welcome, Emmett. And over on YouTube, welcome for Paul and Toe. But charting, in all seriousness, is essentially it's like what you see on like guitar chord websites, where they have either the lyrics in the chords or the melody in the chords. And I had to write them out because they didn't have them done. So, that's not a shot, to be clear. A lot of artists will do that. They just trust the musician they hire to listen and figure it out. It's kind of a standard, honestly. Honestly, I know you have a schedule, but I don't actually know it well enough to know you're late. I just have feelings of I wish I could watch Joe right now most afternoons. That makes my heart warm and fuzzy. Thank you. So with all that being said, this will be the last stream of the week, and I will be flying back from San Diego on Monday. So I'm gonna do my darndest to make sure I am live on Tuesday. I fly in pretty late that night prior to it, but I will do my best to be as timely as I can be with the 3 p.m. start time. But I think that's all the updates I have. I was thinking maybe I could run through some of Sam's stuff with you guys. I don't know if I should for the duet with Anna Luther, because I don't know if they've released the tracks, so I don't want to overstep my boundaries. But I know Sam's are released, and that could be a good dual use of the time. For Shay, it's good to see you. I've been meaning to stop by for a while. It's been so busy. I hope it's busy with good stuff. Getting ready for Halloween season. Well, you're a teacher too, so you must have been busy with the start of the school year, right? For KSMR ASMR, we got 2 ASMRs in chat. I want to pop on and say I'm here at work. Hope you guys are great. And what time and day are you performing? I should know this. And I keep saying I'm going to post it, and then I don't, which is terrible of me to do. So I'm going to go on Sam's Instagram, because he's been really good and proactive about it. All right, here are the details. I will be performing October 19th, and that is the TV Fest performance. And it's going to be featuring, both shows are featuring a ton of Twitch artists. You'll see Raquel's band, Buko Boys, Carmela, Thug Shells, and a bunch of amazing talent. And then we also have a show on Friday at a venue that actually Sam booked. Me scouring his Instagram, trying to get details. I am so dumb. No, talk nicer to yourself, girl. I'm trying to be better at that. Secret show, October 17th. Location revealed upon ticket purchase. So it is a venue that is very close to TwitchCon, but it's not within TwitchCon. And if you go to a link, you can buy it. Oh my god, I'm so bad. I should have had all this prepared. Let me text Sam. Sorry, guys. Or it's probably on Raquel's too. Let me see. Oh, I found it. I found it. I'm trying to airdrop it to here so I can put it in chat. I'll do it on break. But anyway, those are all the updates I have. What do we want to start with today? Do you guys want me to start with maybe we could do Zelda vibes, or we could do Xenoblade Chronicles, Genshin Impact? I kind of want to do Xenoblade Chronicles, saying it out loud. Coastal Nomad, welcome. How are you today? Mario, thank you so much for a 15-month streak. I really appreciate you. Thank you. And if you would like to hear anything from the song list, please let me know. For anyone who's new, first off, welcome. Thanks for giving me a chance. My name's Joe, and I play over video game soundtracks, and I also make loops of covers where I sing and play lots of instruments. Mr. Smith, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Can't be here today. I'm sorry. Never apologize. I appreciate any time you guys give. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Let's see. One of my favorites to get started with is Colony 6 Silence from Xenoblade Chronicles. It's just very calming and open and pretty. And I get to do like, you know, just like baby improv on it. Just kind of noodle doodle around it. hands a little tight today. I gotta loosen up these hands of mine. I think it was because I was writing out all the music earlier. Thank you guys for all the kind words and everything. And yes, we do have a rule here, which is keeping things PG. I know it's probably more strict than what most channels are, but I know that I do have a fair amount of people that have watched with their kids, and also my nephews have watched. And I don't want them to be like, I heard Joe say this, or I learned this in Joe's chat. And I'm like, no, don't get me in trouble. And I don't know, I do kind of like having a nice little wholesome vibe here, you know? Just a chill time. Let's see. First time hearing that song, but that was beautiful. Isn't it just like, it's like a blanket. I love that song. And it's funny because, I told you guys how I write all my sheet music out myself. I listen to the songs and write out what I hear. I wrote the music for that one, and I was like, okay, this is nice. I like it. But then I played it, and I was suddenly in love with it. That happens sometimes where I'll write music and don't know how I feel about it yet, but then once I play with the violin, it just like hits me. That was the case for Alicia for me from Expedition 33. Given I love listening to that song, but when I first played through the violin part with it, I cried. I just was like continuing to play through it with just tears going down my face because I thought it was so pretty. I kind of want to do some Baldur's Gate. I haven't played Baldur's Gate music for a while. Mario, I saw that you didn't have a priority request, and just thank you again so much. For Cathador, Kong finished Expedition 33, and I think we're both emotionally drained. I haven't picked it up for a while because I've been so busy. Like, the last time I played, I finished the Monolith, like I told you guys. But it's already made me cry as a game, like, at least 3 times. But you guys know I'm a crybaby, so that's not shocking. So I would like to do The Power, and then we'll do Last Light, both of which from Baldur's Gate 3. The Power. I'm not sure how late I'm going to go today. I'm just going to feel it out as we go, because I want to run through all of the sets. I have 3 sets to play in the next week, so I want to save some energy to do that. I do have time tomorrow before the show as well. But I have like a checklist of things I feel like I can do to help me feel comforted that I've done the work that I need to. So I do want to try and hit all those tonight if I can. Here's The Power from Baldur's Gate. For Chimera, it's funny you mentioned that. You were saying how it kind of reminds me of The Witcher. In my binder, I've like my own strategy for the order I put the music so I can find it all. I put it next to The Witcher. So I had similar thoughts. And bringing it up makes me feel like I might as well play some music from The Witcher too. So why don't I do Last Light next, because I already said I'd do that one from Baldur's Gate. And then let's do Toss a Coin. I'm also happy to report on my stream yesterday, there was a scare where I thought there might have been a crack in my violin somewhere. There was a funny warble sound that I was hearing, which usually is a result of there being a crack in the wood somewhere. But I ended up just making sure that all of the accessories and the pickup in particular was on tight enough. Sometimes if it's loose, it can rattle. And that seems to have fixed it. I haven't noticed anything since then. For Turtle Adventure, welcome. And also Inverted Popes, welcome. Thank you for the follows from Rio and Shuttle. I can do a little snippet of Lord of the Rings for you. I'll give you a little taste. Let's see. So next up is going to be Last Light, followed by Toss a Coin to Your Witcher. And I hope you enjoy. For Jay, now I can give you a proper welcome using the music stop, but it's great to see you. I hope you've been well. I saw you did a little update. Let me go back. We haven't seen our beloved Jay in so long. Sitting, waiting for stream, noticing stream has been going for 20 minutes. Yeah, sometimes those notifications can be a wee bit delayed. They try though. Bormius, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Oh my god, Chimera. I feel like that's a odd rite of passage for a lot of violin players. I was hired to play 2 gigs where I had to learn that solo from Green Day's First Day of Life. I have a very specific memory of that song for A Time of Your Life because my high school, it was coming from a sweet place, obviously, but for the last day of school where all the seniors, we were about to go off and be freed from the high school, they played that over the speakers for the entire school for us. Which some people thought was sweet, most people made fun of because let's be real, kids in high school will make fun of anything. But I will always think of that moment. It's kind of cheesy, especially because I hadn't experienced much of life at that point. But that was probably one of the best feelings I've ever had, was when the bell rang and I was no longer a high school student. Oh my god, I just remember walking through the halls and everyone was throwing all their papers in their locker out in the hallway, just clearing out. Oh, it was so awesome. I just felt like I was on top of the world. I knew after summer I was going to be going to Berkeley and living in the city, and I was just so excited. That was a good day, let me tell you. It's a tricky one, and the name of the song is Good Riddance. Oh, is that what this song's name actually is? Isn't that a different one? Let's see. I'm going to move on to our next tune here. Last Light. There we go. right, it's starting to loosen up a little bit. So many friends just popped in. It's so good to see everybody. I know I'm super late today, so I appreciate those who still are able to pop in. It's good to see everybody. I was saying, when you can also see it obviously in the title, but this will be the last stream of the week because I am playing a show here in Nashville tomorrow. And then the next morning I will be getting myself onto a plane and getting my booty to San Diego, which I'm very excited about. A little nervous I always get the pre-travel nerves. You guys know me. I can sometimes be a little shy. Oh my gosh, new sub. Thank you. Thank you. Wallace Meat, thank you very, very much. I appreciate you so much. I'm currently in that stretch of trying to get in the Partner Plus 2 program. We did it last year, but my 70/30 cut will run out in November. And the only way I can keep it is if we get enough tier 1, 2, and 3 subs to give me 300 points for 3 months. We got September, and for October, we are currently at 163 points out of 300. So almost halfway through the month, we're just a little over halfway over. So it's looking okay. But thank you so much. Thank you. The tier 1, 2, and 3 subs help so much. There's a full breakdown of it in chat if you don't know what I'm talking about. They don't count Prime subs or gift subs, though. But obviously, all of that is still appreciated and helps me out tremendously. So now we're doing Toss a Coin. I was feeling, I guess, kind of like medieval-y vibes for the start of stream today for some reason. Dun 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 dun. Ba-da-dun dun dun dun. The only reason I honestly don't play that song more is because it's in D flat, which for violin is not, it's not typically a violinist's favorite key, is what I'll say. And especially with something that sounds like a traditional kind of folk song, it's odd to me because traditional folk songs are usually like in C, G, or D. But in olden times, they didn't always tune to 440, so I shouldn't say in olden times. Some people still don't do it. Sorry if the sound is grating on your ears. I've had a lot of rehearsals lately. The rosin buildup. No pressure, but for Lulsme, if there's something you would like to hear from the song list, for me to say thank you for your sub, please let me or Ahmad know. You just have to copy and paste the song title from the song list and put it in chat. I just put the link to it in the description if you want to check it out. Thought I saw a rogue Kimchi for a moment. Kimchi's my cat, for those who don't know. I wasn't expecting to see a rogue jar of kimchi on the floor. Just making sure to be extra clear here. Meow. I think that cat meow should be spelt as Mao instead, M-O-W. That to me sounds like more of a cat than meow. 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 Is there anything else that kind of has that like old medieval-y kind of vibe? Oh, you know what I actually really want to do? I want to do Stars at Our Backs from Monster Hunter World. I haven't done this for a bit. And it's so epic. I love it. Trying out Manor Lords again after release last May. Is that a game, I'm guessing? I don't recognize the title. I still have to do that one song one of you guys showed me for Monster Hunter. It was like Diva, I think it's called. It's in my notes somewhere. A medieval city sim. There. Okay. Okay. Just checking the priority song list, making sure I'm up to date. Hey, Jack. I'll have to put my thinking cap on for that one. No pressure, and there's no rush either. You can take your time, and you don't even have to if you don't want to, but just letting you know the options on the table. So, Monster Hunter is what we're gonna do next. Let's turn this song down. And I might close our priority request a little earlier today. Still not for like another good at least hour and a half or so don't worry. But I don't know how long I'm going to go today. I'm kind of gauging my endurance because I do want to play the sets tonight as well. Off stream. follow from Shake. And also, Sean, welcome. How are you today? I really enjoy hearing your music on Twitch. I hope your day's going well. It's been good. I'm definitely feeling a little pressure, but I'm also feeling overall pretty on top of things. I am playing a show here in Nashville for a hired gig on Wednesday. And then the next morning, very early, I'm getting up, getting on a plane, going to TwitchCon. And at TwitchCon, I will be playing 2 separate sets. So I'm very, very honored to have been asked by both Samuel Tucker Young and Anna Luther to perform with them. But that meant I had to learn like 20 songs to perform in this week. So I know I can do it. And I charted out everything. I have everything that I need to do. And it's just going to be a matter of like not pushing myself too hard and just keeping an eye on endurance and things like that. Let's see here. I kind of want to do Dirt Mouth, even though it's obviously like a kind of somber piece, but it's really pretty. It's really pretty. Thanks for the follows again. Thank you. Orion and Ultra Nano, thank you. It's such a lovely little piano at the end. I like it. But does that mean now I must keep somber vibes? Or should I pick it back up? I haven't done this one for a while. It's another cozy one. It's called The Drifting Village from Yeast. And I really enjoy this one. I hope you do too. I'm always trying my best to see if I can like find as many hidden gems when it comes to like the video game soundtracks. It feels like a treasure hunt at this point. Is I know I already have, like 8 binders filled. So it's a fun challenge to be like, I know it's out there somewhere. I just gotta find it. Let's see. I'll put it in this window. The Drifting Village. Wow, 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 wow. Oopsie. one of the very many pieces I've learned and realized I obviously fell in love with it because it features a minor 4 chord. I love 4 minor chords. They're so pretty. Oh. It actually naturally came up in conversation at the rehearsal I was at last night. And it was the guys that brought it up first, but I was like jumping in my seat. I was like, oh my god, are we about to talk about how great 4 minor chords are? Not only am I a game nerd, but I'm a music nerd too. Lethal combination. You know, I haven't done this one for a while. It's the only song so far that I've learned from Fire Emblem. But I really enjoy the piece. I remember I used to have kind of a harder time playing it. But let's see how it goes now that I've been practicing some more. I haven't had as much time to practice, like, you know, the more like tedious technique violin practice that I usually do. Because I've been so busy. But I'm gonna try and make some time for that tomorrow. Thought there was a fly on me or something. This is called Spring Radiance. There's been really wonderful follows happening. Thank you. Blaze the Fallen, thank you. Let's see. Butler, you're so right. I know where it is. I can see it out there. It's that riff on the very end there that made me like absolutely fall in love with this piece. What do you use to go bungee jumping in a coal mine? A minor chord. You know, that is one activity that I can confidently say, I will never, ever, ever, ever participate in. I don't care if people even try to tempt me by making like an amazing dono goal, and that would be the result of me filming myself bungee jumping. It's just never, ever going to happen. I think my heart would just stop. Like I would actually just, it just wouldn't end well. It wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be a good turnout for me. Like even with roller coasters, I can't even do roller coasters. Like every once in a while, there's that one friend in the friend group that's like, guys, let's all like go on a road trip, go to an amusement park. I'm like, I'll go, but I'm going to be like the mom that sits on the bench the whole time holding your guys' bags, because there's no way I'm doing it. For Alex, welcome. So I have, technically, these would be the 3 violins. This one back here is a student model that I kept just in case someone wanted like a lesson and they wanted to try to see what a full-size violin was. So like it's not really like a performance one, but I put octave strings on it so that I have the option when I record to have sounds that are more akin to like a cello. And then this one is my fiddle. There is technically no difference between a fiddle and a violin. However, some violins sound better playing violin versus fiddle and vice versa, but there's not a defining difference between the two. This violin, I rescued from a dumpster. It was going to be thrown out, and I looked at it and I was like, I don't see any cracks in this. I don't think this should be thrown out. And when I brought it to the violin shop, they told me that it was actually kind of a special little find. Nothing crazy, but still exciting. I guess it was it's from like the early like 1900s, and it's a French violin. It said it was like maybe worth like $800 or so. But for perspective, of course, all of this is relative, right? Usually, if someone's talking about, like, if you go to a violin store and you're asking for a performance level violin, you're probably looking at a price tag of at least $8,000. Like, I feel like most classical players have like a 10 grand violin. This one is the nicest one I've ever had. This one's probably worth now. Actually, all the damage, probably not. Maybe like 4 grand now. And the bows you have to buy separate as well. And the bows sometimes can be more expensive than the violin. Because it's hard to like describe unless you are a violin player. But they describe the bow as almost being like the speaker for music. Without the bow, obviously, you ain't gonna hear nothing. You ain't gonna hear nothing. And every bow feels tremendously different. Some I found to be really easy to play, some I found to be like really difficult. It just depends on the person. It's very much like that scene in Harry Potter where they have to find the like right wand for you. You describe usually what you're looking for in your price range, and they'll put like 8 in front of you. And usually what they recommend is you pick one song, play the same song over and over with the different bow so you can hear the differences. And then you find that one bow where everything starts floating around you and there's like a fan effect in your hair. It's very exciting. Let's see here. Believe it or not, folks, we're already at an hour. So usually at the top of each hour, I like to take a break, and I just like to take a few minutes and I'll be back. Thank you, Kathadora. Trevor, what's up? It's good to see you. Trevor, I owe you Animal Crossing. You wanted the loop of was it 11 a.m.? Was that the one you wanted? But I can do that for you if you like. Alex, my dear boy, over on YouTube. Let's chill her out. You got 2 warnings, my darling. I ain't your monkey to dance, so I will not flip my hair and place the violin under my chin for you and look at the camera. Calm her down. Calm her down. And with that, can we please have applause for our amazing mods? They are irreplaceable and the best in the whole world. I love them so much. Scurvy Frog, welcome. How are you? From rainy California. Oh, are you already there? You know what's bizarre is my parents are actually in San Diego right now, but they're flying out right when I fly in. One of our family friends growing up was fighting through cancer, and he has been clear for a full year. And they all went down to celebrate and do like a big bike race. And there was a 5K and just like a big outdoor celebration. But the timing just didn't quite work out for the three of us to meet up. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to take that break that I was talking about. I will be back in like 4 minutes, and when we come back, I owe Trevor a loop of Animal Crossing. Remind me which one it was. I thought it was 11 a.m., but I could be wrong. Or if you don't want it right now, let me know as well. But unless I hear otherwise, I'll make that the first song I do when I get back. Thank you once again, everyone, for being so sweet and kind and wonderful. This is going to be the last stream until a week from today, because I will be traveling back from San Diego on Tuesday. Or on Monday. So I'm going to be streaming next Tuesday. I do have a pretty significant amount of things I need to get done, but I really didn't want to take off too much time, especially with the Partner Plus push that we're trying to do. So we'll see. I'm going to try and make tonight a regular length stream, but might be a little bit shorter, because I do need to run through the sets before I wake up and teach and do a show in Nashville here tomorrow. And then I got to pack and go. But anyway, thank you everyone so much. Again, please let me know if you're going to be at TwitchCon. I would love to get to see and meet people. And just thank you for everything. Thank you. Okay, I'm back. Thank you everybody for letting me take that quick break. Ta-da. There we go. Animal Crossing is in here. I have to remind myself which one is 11 a.m. Oh, this is the guitar one. For Sean, yes, I'm gonna be there. I'll be there with bells on. I gotta review this guitar part. Then it's, let's see. Four. How do I stretch up there? I might do that line separate with the melody. So that would be. I think I can make something happen there. What's on this page? Ooh, that's tricky. Oh yeah, I remember now.
Oh yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we'll mess around with it. Now I'm trying to remember if I made my own drums for this or if I have a pre-made template. Let me take a listen to the original and like remind myself what's going on with it. YouTube, 11 a.m. Animal Crossing New Horizons. Hey Zen, how are you doing today? I could have sworn I already recorded the drums for this. I'm just gonna double check before we jump into it. Bum da da, bum da da, dum da dum dum. Oh poop! It's not recognizing my hard drive. I'd rather not. When that happens, I sometimes have to restart this computer, which doesn't stop the stream. I'll just do it from scratch to avoid that and do it on the next break, though. Okay, if we're doing it from scratch, let me open empty template in Ableton. Oh God, I gotta clear this desktop of mine. I'm so glad you can't see it. This is a mess. So the kick drum was changing. It's like those are two of them. There was one other variance I kind of want to check out before we get started. Uh-oh, I accidentally saved the old template. What is this? Oh, that was the Elton John one I did. That's okay. Okay, let's listen to the original one more time, and something's on auto when it shouldn't be, which is right there, I believe. Off. Cool. So let me listen to this pesky little kick drum. I think I got the general vibe. Dun da ba dun ba dun ba dun boo boo da. You're gonna hear the metronome for a brief moment. Please do not panic. I promise I'll turn it off. And something's still in auto. That's why I'm hearing myself in reverb. Where are you? Where are you? I found you. Check, check. Ah, lovely. So it was kind of like a... I panicked. Okay, so it's like twice as much, so I need... What is wrong with my brain? One. Yeah, it's one. Let me try again. Yes, the last hits were audibly shyer and like a lot quieter. Mackenzie, thank you for the follow. One, two. I can make that a bit more swung. Yeah, that should just be a little delayed after the beat to make it have that skip. Great. What else happens in that percussion? It's so specific. It's really just an eighth hi-hat there. And I have one. And that snare is pretty consistent as well. So let's do that in the hi-hat here. And then I'll start to kind of make my own interpretation. Hopefully make something cool. I'm gonna try. All right, let's see here. So we have this. Okay, now I just gotta drag that over. Oh, uh-oh. What the heck? Why isn't it on the beat anymore? Wait. Something just went crazy pants. What's happening? That's better. Get that a little toida. Dun 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 dun. A little more swung. 2, 3. Dun, dun. Yeah. And then it was a closed hi-hat. So I get a better context. I'm gonna mute the main mic so I can hear it through Ableton. then change it a little bit, make it an open hi-hat at the end. I think that's more interesting. And my new favorite trick that I do too much, but I can't help it. Brushes. No, before. One sec. Before I get started, do I wanna? I feel like I never have tried piano with this. If it's a G add 2, it needs an A in there. B minor. But the 7 chords are so important in Animal Crossing. So that would have a G I could use as the same note while I walk up from the bass. Yeah. And then a B minor 7 needs the A. Oh my gosh, the Anna Luther. I was trying to figure out jazz voicings for Animal Crossing. Oh, this is actually perfect. Anna, I wanted to ask, I was thinking about running through some stuff on stream today. I was gonna run all the sets tonight and tomorrow. Oh, I can do it now. Oh, I need dramatic music though. Wait, this is important for the setup. You guys, the legend is actually here. You've been hearing me say this name for the past like 2 weeks. Now she's here. I have been honored to have been asked to perform alongside Anna Luther in her duet project alongside Samuel Tucker Young for TwitchCon this weekend. And we got choreography we're working on. We got all kinds of things. Is there... Yes, I have the tracks, but am I allowed to like play them on stream? I feel like you should always check with the songwriter if they actually want it to be heard. And it's okay if not. For readers, welcome. My name's Joe. If we haven't met yet, hello. It's nice to meet you. I play over video game soundtracks. I write out all the music myself. I listen to it and write out what I hear. And I also make loops playing lots of different things. And we have fun, I like to think. Let me scroll up. Turns around. No. Wait, what do you call your friends? The Luther soup bags. That's a vibe. I want to say so many things about it, but I'll wait until I see you in person. They chose it themselves. Oh, you guys are so creative and beautiful. I love it. Well, I was about to do a loop where I don't have a plan for, so it's going to take me a while. So why don't I introduce myself by playing some of that violin. Is there something, Anna, you would like for me to play over? Whether it's like your original stuff, or I could do one of the Paper Peach Pull chain pieces, or I can just play violin on something else. Let me know if there's a vibe. Because your girl is going to be practicing, let me tell you. Let me at least play a snippet of improv over something and see what vibes we can make. I'll do this lo-fi dreamy. Oh, whatever I want? So I can do paper people chain? Because that'd be helpful, actually. Dun dun dun, da, 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 da. Let's. Okay, I got permission. Man, I felt so bad at the end of that stream because I felt like you could see me just like crashing. I gave it my all and I've done my homework, I promise. I've made so many notes on my Google Docs over here. Which one do I want to do? I was learning Samset. Crying Little Baby Hearts is fun. That one's comfortable for me. Well, I just want you to know, I'm taking this seriously. I've been doing my homeworks. Healed People's super comfortable. Moonlight's my favorite. It gives me such like a Dirty Projector vibes. Your phrasing and lyrics on it are so freaking good. Let's start with Crying Little Baby Hearts. That one's, I feel like, comfy. Comfy and chill. So I gotta load my folder over here. This is actually perfect, so I can practice this stuff. I have ideas for Moonlight, but I want to practice it with my delay pedal, which is for tomorrow. All right, paper people chain. You guys want a sneak preview? Sneak little preview, cheeky little preview. Again, I'm having the honor of getting to perform alongside Anna as well as Samuel Tucker Young at TwitchCon. And if it sounds bad because of my playing, don't worry. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. It will work. It won't sound bad. It's fine. All right. Crying Little Baby Hearts. Chords over here. Try.
If you're gonna start with twisting the knife, you gotta use your wrist if you wanna do it right. No need for slow, no need for a sheath. If you wanna take it out on me.
If you're gonna say that I never smile, why don't you dig those heels in and baby stay for a while? Oh, you can point on my shitty teeth and please don't desist until I'm deceased.
I disappeared for a summer just 'cause someone said my name. And I wait for another
To say that name again.
I'm still waiting.
Well, I swear open, only broken, wrong, and yet still singing hearts. Oh, they don't know how to stop.
When to start. I sweet aching, aggravating, wasted on waiting, crying little baby hearts.
They just don't know how to stop.
When to start. So I thought.
Promised myself that I wouldn't call. If you weren't gonna text, then we won't talk at all. I told me to do
I got shy with all our new friends here. I got so shy. It's gonna be cleaner. It's gonna be cleaner. I'm very much I'm a planned person. And Anna, let me actually, I'm gonna send you a whisper. I'm gonna whisper you my number. Oh my God. You can't do that on Twitch. I'm doing it and you can't stop me. Please feel free to send me any thoughts, recommendations, anything. I just whispered that to you. And yeah, because I charted out everything. I know all the chords. I know the main melodies. So please don't hesitate. I'm gonna just keep doing this because it's good for me. Doing it in front of said songwriter is more intimidating, but it's good for me. I kind of want to just mess around on Moonlight. Yes, there's a couple ideas that I had. And especially when I bring in that delay pedal, oh, that's gonna be spicy.
Alright, it only wastes my time. I wanna lie down. Promised I'm done with these goodbyes.
Open wrong sheet music. Dun, 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 dun. I gotta save this. That's for Sam's set that I transcribed. We don't want to lose that. Samuel Tucker Young set on desktop, so I don't lose it. Even though everything's on my desktop, which means I will eventually not be able to keep track of it all. Okay, recent, this week, Paper People Chain. There it is. So I was thinking I would do pizzicato on that because your vocals are really cool and specific and I don't want to muddy it up. Maybe this part with the bow, or I might wait until later for like a volume change.
Alright, it only wastes my time. I wanna lie down. Promised I'm done with these goodbyes, but I'm still hanging around. And by the moon's sway, I dance my heart away. I sing so slow to say that I am fading. Today I'm fading. No sudden goodbyes, nothing soft in your eyes. And so I still cry. Today I'm fading. Today I'm saying, couldn't have told me more than one time. Promised to tell them we were just fine. But now that you're gone, I'm holding these lies. Would've thought you were wrong. I messed up. Where do I go? Call me pretty or a bitch. I maybe just feel things to the edge. Why don't we keep avoiding all these deep dives? Giving up, letting go, fucking off. What do I
I know it's technically gonna stop here, but I got sent this version and there's a cool other passage I wanted to just have fun with. I do really like that E minor section a lot. Yeah, these aren't going to be the finalized tracks. These are just what I was sent to work on, so you guys can look forward to gorgeousness in the future. It kind of broke the PG rule, but it's okay. I can have fun sometimes. She's making me want to go to Cracker Barrel for a Southern breakfast. Me? Do I sound Southern? Lately, I don't know what happened. I don't be fooled by me, you guys. I grew up outside of Boston. I lived in Nashville now for 13 years. And I can only say thank you now. And I think it started off with me. Oh, he's the violin. Okay. I feel like I've just completely forgotten how to speak nowadays. Totally forgot about that part, but you had me falling. Right, I think it's cool. Like when I was talking to Sam without it, he was like, "Oh, we'll fade it out for here," but I think it could be kind of fun. Well, we can talk about it. I have it all written out, so it's fine. But I'm going to, after stream today, be running this full set, and then tomorrow, my first student canceled. So I have time to practice all day for that too. And then I have a show in the evening here in Nashville. And then I get on a flight. But it's gonna work out. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Anne. Thank you. Yeah, I can't stop now. But yeah. Thank you guys for humoring me. I appreciate that. I'm kind of all over the place. It's been a busy week, but I'm busy with good things. I'm very grateful. I've been hired for a lot more gigs lately here in Nashville, which has been awesome. Just keeping track of everything. Should I do this Animal Crossing loop that I promised I was gonna do, and then got my own imaginary land? I recorded this percussion. Animal Crossing. It needs jazz chords. That's too much jazz. Because it's a 9 chord. And then I would need A minor 7. Would need a G in there. So this cluster exists first in that world. Yeah, that's it. Dude, do your thing. Thank you so much for the raid. Did I give a proper shout out? Everyone, improve the quality of your life by following Anna. I know if you're here, you probably like music, and if you don't, you're about to be very uncomfortable. But I'm assuming you do, and you would be missing out on a gem of a talent. You already got to hear some of her in those last previous tracks there, but make sure to go over and say hi. Oh my gosh, I got a $3 dono. Thank you. Thank you. Miranda Joe, it's my birthday on Thursday, and all I want is for you to have confidence. That already made my eyes well up. Thank you. I mean, you guys know me. I'm a perfectionist, and I never want to deliver anything less than what I think an artist deserves when I play with them. So I want to do good, you know? Miranda, thank you. Is there something I can play for you to say thank you? Oh, I gotta read the rest of it. Well, I gotta go into, whatchamacallit, Stream Elements to read that proper leg. Let's see. Put our chillage on back in the background here. There's a note in this song that sounds exactly like my cat screaming. Yeah, there it was. I think it's an oboe. It's not kimchi though. Oh man. This fool over in the YouTube chat, my word. You need to calm down, sir. Unplug that keyboard. You crushed those 2 songs. Also, a song I think you'd like. But where's the song? But what is the song? Oh, I pick. Okay. Well, let me follow through my promise for poor Trevor has been waiting forever for this song and I keep getting sidetracked. This is the track we're gonna loop. I'm gonna figure out how to make it happen. Any Animal Crossing fans out there? We're gonna figure it out. Alright. Hey baby, how are you? So, drums. We're gonna go. Another raid! Oh my goodness! I'll do the walk up and then chord it. Thanks for the raid, Mariah Live Tunes. I feel like that's a new name for me. Oh, you're a new friend. Would it be safe to assume that you are a musician? What were you up to on your stream? For Raiders, what's up? My name's Joe. I do play violin. I'll pull it out after I record this guitar. I play video game music because I really like it, and I make loops, and I also sing on the loops for covers, and I hope you like those things. Well, I guess I should play violin for our new friends, and then I'll try piano and the bass. The generosity. You know, I might even buy me some airport food with this dono money. Oh, maybe a beer? Thank you. Is there something I can play for you to say thanks? Okay, so it's a G. Sight reading, bass. Should be G, A, music, y'all. Oh my god, you guys! Thank you for another 50 dono! For what's beginning, I guess, to be the beer fund of San Diego. But not too much, I'm gonna be responsive, Joe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me know if I can play something for you, thank you. That's not quite right. It should be G-A-B-C. To B flat. Because that's an A. What's on auto? Check. There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the bass line. It should be G-A-B-B-C. Oh, down to an F natural. Two, three. To an A. To a high F. I think I got it enough. You guys are being so nice. I feel bad. I feel like I've been talking more than playing, and we've had so many new people here, and I want to impress you, make you want to stay. Thank you for contributing to the debaucherous beer fund, which is now a debaucherous number. Y'all crazy. Was that metal? No, it's Animal Crossing. Two, three. Then it's A. I think I got it. Works. Cyber, I'm so happy you're here on YouTube. I don't know if I thanked you for your $10 super chat yesterday, and I felt really bad about it. Thank you, I did see it, and if you want to hear something, please let me know. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna be brave girl and try piano, even though piano scares me with jazz voicings. So it should be... It lands on a C sus2. Or sus2 would be... Okay, that makes the... Okay. really close to something nice there. No. No. Octave in the top. Second. And then this walk up, I could go. There's a B flat in the bass? How does that even happen? C major. I think I know enough. Clearly, I don't have this pre-planned. I'm doing my bass. Thank you. So close. Give me one more. That last one worked. I think what it usually does is like god, you guys, Anna just texted me. We're actually real friends now. Oh my god. Let's try that again. So, third string it. I see what I did wrong. That one. Oh my god, we're getting blessed with all the raids. Thank you so much, thank you. Ray reactions, welcome. Or Ray actions, my apologies. Yeah, I was making a loop of some Animal Crossings. I haven't tried playing these instruments on it, so it's a little rough, but it's kind of fun. To show you, I do play violin. I promise I'm not lying about that. Let me grab my violin. Thanks, Cozy. I'm really proud of myself. I didn't give up. Figuring out things live without pre-planning them makes me ridiculously nervous. But you've told me in the past, our core community, that you want to see more of it. So I want to keep trying to do things like that where it might take a little bit longer because I'm having to noodle around on the instrument, but it's kind of vibey. It's kind of fun. For Ray, is there something I could play for you to say thank you for the raid? No pressure if you're just chilling. Usually after streams, I end up like running away and putting on sweatpants. But once again, for raiders, welcome. My name's Joe, and I make loops like this one, playing lots of different instruments. And I also play over video game soundtracks if I just really enjoy the original as is. So why don't I do one of those real quick just to kind of show you a bit of what we do. For the video game stuff, I listen to the soundtracks and I can write out the music from what I hear. So I'm always adding stuff as well. But let's bring out a classic with Aerith's theme. No, please do your thing. Get some good food. Oh, I want food. Nope, we're not thinking about that now. You gotta work, girl. Man, that's always a warm and fuzzy. Thank you for the follows. Nourman, Drade, Ray, Poik Book. That looks fun to say, but I don't think I'm saying it right. And Mr. Tweaker, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I really appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. For Elton, have a wonderful night's rest. Thank you for popping in. There's the mouse. Sometimes this computer doesn't want to recognize it. So there we go. Let's see here. Well, we have been going now over 2 hours. But y'all, I think as much as I want to keep going, especially as we've had the wonderful raids and everything, I think I need to wrap it up here. The next few days, the next week's gonna be kind of crazy for me. I agreed to do freelance. I got a gig tomorrow, and I gotta play through that set. And I'm gonna be playing 2 sets at TwitchCon. One is at a venue right outside of TwitchCon for Friday. For anyone that's going to be there, please feel free to say hi. I'm gonna definitely be hanging out by the music area for a good chunk of it, but I'm gonna be walking around and enjoy it. Oh. But yeah, Capacabana, thank you. Yes. So I will be around there. I'll be there all weekend. And if you enjoyed the stream, I hope you consider following, coming back sometime. Today was a much shorter one than what I usually do. I'm just making sure, I conserve my energy so that I can run through the sets tonight and not get burnt out before I even get to San Diego. I'm proud of myself because I am stopping myself here, but oh my god, I hate stopping stream right now. I want to keep going after all the raids and the hype, but we gotta be wise. We gotta be smart, girl. So let me take a look at who is live for who we want to be raiding. I always like to take an extra moment to see if there's someone I don't typically get a chance to raid, especially as it's later than I usually stream. Are there any names I don't usually see? Let's see. Let's raid Mirabelle. I feel like I don't usually get a chance to raid her. So I'm gonna take a quick break, eat some food, and then practice. And I'm cutting myself from practice no matter what at 8:30. I'm saying this out loud to myself, so I force myself to stick to it. I know I'll push the rules a little bit, but these steps that I take often help me kind of, I don't know, go about it in a better way, Thank you once again, everyone. Thank you for the donos. That was so generous. Thank you. Thank you. I will use this wonderful dono goal to make sure I get some meals with other streamers and drinks and hang out and have a good time. Work first, though, of course. Of course. But that's gonna wrap it up for today, my wonderful friends. I'm gonna be back next week. I'm flying back on Monday, so I won't be able to stream Monday. But I'll be here on Tuesday for anyone who wants a song next week. I love y'all. Be kind to yourself. I'm trying to do the same. I know it's not the easiest thing at times, but you deserve it. Bye!